chapter of Expect the Unexpected by Arctic Vulpix. We are on chapter 46, and if you want to follow along, chapter link is in the description below as always. So let's get started. Chapter 46 Truce. Ruby passed out in the cove not long after she arrived. Foxy was relieved to see her again, and was maybe slightly overprotective when anyone approached the table she curled up on. Relax, Foxy, Freddie told him after he growled at the fifth employee to walk too close. She could still take Toy Bonnie down, even with a broken arm. She can handle herself. Foxy sighed and rubbed his face. I know, it's just... He glanced at her, curled around Betty happily. Sometimes we forget. Freddie frowned and tilted his head. Forget what? That she's not invincible. That she can get hurt. He spoke softly. She's capable, ridiculously capable, and confident. But she's still technically a kid, Freddie. He looked up with pained eyes. She's 16, Fred. She spends her time getting hurt because of us. His ears drooped. Freddie sighed and rested a hand on his shoulder. I know. We do tend to take her for granted lately. The two moved closer to the table to check on her and make sure that she didn't roll off. And you know what makes it worse? Foxy asked softly. We did it to her, too. We hurt her and judged her like the toys do. We are any better. He fell silent as Freddie opened his mouth to comfort his friend. Don't be a dumb fox, Ruby's voice cut in as she kicked him playfully and waved Betty around slightly. There's a big difference, and that's not just my bias talking. She looked up at them sleepily. You guys accepted change. Toys haven't. Well, except Bangle, but foxes are naturally awesome. She gave her the she gave a lopsided smirk. That might be my bias talking there. But seriously, stop beating yourself up about it. You were trapped in a really sucky situation. Besides, you hardly hurt me. It was the ghost from the last night. They couldn't help but smile at her. She was always so confident in what she said that it was hard not to believe her. Sorry for waking you up, Glass, Foxy murmured as Freddie pushed her errant bat away from him. She shrugged, more dozing than anything else. Staring raised, she makes it hard to sleep. Her eyes flashed dangerously. Freddie patted her on the shoulder. You could deal with that tonight, he told her kindly. He did wonder when he had become so unconcerned with her violence. Was it just a matter of too much exposure? And you'll have a lot of help, Foxy Hoff snarled. Vi and me both want to give him what he deserves. Freddie rolled his eyes while Ruby grinned. Oh, Captain, you guys are so sweet. As sweet as one of your sugar rushes, Freddie muttered as he left them to their plotting. Hold still, he snapped, as Toby moved again. Do you want me to get your ear right again, or what? Where's Kiwi? He whined petulantly. She doesn't live here, you idiot. Toy Chica rolled her eyes. He shot a glare at her. The toys were taking a break to check on Toby after Ruby's little stunt. She's dangerous, Toby returned to complaining about what was becoming his favorite topic, it seemed. Even Dangle was getting annoyed with him and his whining. Heck, even Bibi was starting to get irritated. Being annoying was his job, after all. Oh, shut up, Chica groaned. Bagel sighed something, and they had the feeling that she was saying the same thing. He opened his mouth, probably to say something stupid, when a new voice joined the conversation. Why did you insist on not giving her a chance? Goldie asked, floating above them. She's hold on. She'd always been more neutral than anything towards them, even though she was on the original side. It probably has to do with not being made with either of their groups. The toys didn't even really know much about her origins, actually, but seeing her glare so fiercely at them was a new experience, making them push backwards. She was always so nice, a little shy around strangers and mysterious with friends, but very nice. This hostility was new. You've judged her on literally everything for herself. She waved her arms, clearly frustrated with them. So how are we supposed to judge the arrogant, violent, unpredictable night guard? Toby snapped. They may not be interacting with Puppet anymore, but something's still stuck. You still don't get it, Goldie yelled, startling them. Oh yeah, just because she's got some childhood history with you guys making her like you more. If she didn't have an attachment, she would have hated you too. The toy sneered at her. Goldie paused and stared at them incredulously. You're kidding, right? She asked in disbelief. Megan was trying to get away from the confrontation while Toby and she glared back at Goldie, confident in this assessment. Phoebe was just glad that Toby wasn't whining anymore and playing with the battery he had found. Teddy's eyes had widened as realization hit him. Goldie noticed and focused her attention on him. Ruby didn't know about me. She idolized Foxy and loved Bonnie. She got along well with Chica and Freddie. Goldie spoke softly now. But she didn't even know that I existed until like night 3 or something. Nagel turned back to look at her. Goldie laughed softly as she thought back. She's got good instincts, though. She could tell that she was being watched, and she didn't like it. When I first showed up, she sent me running back to my poster for the rest of the week. She was terrifying. So we didn't exactly make the best first impression. But you know what? She apologized that same night too. She asked Foxy to pass along the message. She felt bad about it because she had just got a fright. She paused, a slight smile on her face. I liked watching her. She made the place lively and fun. She even gave me her bedazzler to say sorry. She started bringing movies after night 6. She found out what we liked, what we didn't like. She brought me the Harry Potter books. She got Bonnie a lightsaber because he likes Star Wars. She got pirate movies from Foxy. We got this huge stack of them now. She got all of Lord of the Rings from Freddie, even the Hobbit series. She gets all these cooking shows and books for Chica. She knows exactly what we all like. She loves horror movies, but she doesn't bring them because they freak us out. And she doesn't have to. That's the crazy thing. We'd all be happy if she just kept the ghost at bay. Instead, she cheers us up, plays with us, cares. She became the best friend we could ask for. You have no idea what you're missing out on. Before they could say something angrily or otherwise, Mangle gave a happy crackle. She smiled at Goldie, who gave a grin in return. Or most of you, anyway. She laughed at Teddy for a moment before disappearing, having said her piece. Mangle left as Toby and she burst out into ignorant yelling. Phoebe ran off to annoy someone, while Teddy stared thoughtfully ahead of him. He stepped into the hallway, mastering his temples. While he had an issue with the originals, Goldie didn't really fall into that. They could actually get along pretty well, or could in the past. She wasn't the type to lie about something like this. He sighed. After what Puppet did, he was questioning what he believed more and more. Puppet said that the toys are better than the originals, but the children liked them equally. Puppet said that he was the only one they could trust, but he betrayed and hurt Mangle, while the night guard helped her. No, not the night guard, Ruby. She had an aim, and it was demeaning to not use it. He sighed again. He'd been trying to get that through to them since the beginning. They were just too stubborn, like always. Well, don't you look decent, thought. He could hear the snark in her voice and turned to look at the girl. She had a glass of water and bottle pills bound in her useful hand. Ah, he must have thought her before she took her pain medication again. The slight haze that had been in her eyes before was gone for the moment, and she looked significantly calmer. She raised an eyebrow. Uh, do I have something on my face? She asked, and he realized that he was staring at her. He shook his head and sighed. So these folks were inevitable, he supposed. He could only hide behind flimsy excuses and reasons for so long before his logical mind found him. Hey, you're not glaring at me, Ruby suddenly exclaimed. That's new. Her excitement had a childish quality, and Teddy suddenly saw the appeal that the originals did in it. She cocked her head curiously. What, did a head injury damage her circuitry? Cir- Circuitry. Goldie came by to yell at us. He mumbled. Ruby looked surprised. Goldie yelled? That's not common. Teddy shrugged. But what does that have to do with the lack of glare? You've been yelled at plenty of times, Ruby asked. He let out a tired sigh. Trying to deal with the fact that everything you believe is false is kind of difficult, he told her dryly. Her annoying teasing tone dropped from her voice as she spoke again. Oh? She raised her eyebrow again. Medication done for the moment. He glanced up to meet her eyes for a moment, swallowing his pride. He steered his pride that was the reason he felt miserable in the first place. It seems we were wrong in blindly following Puppet, he admitted, both judging you and the original at the time. You mostly expected her to gloat or something, but instead she just asked a question. Why didn't you believe him? He looked at her in surprise. Her gaze was steady, not leaving his face. He was the first person we met, Teddy shrugged. Guess we didn't know any better. Hmm, thought so, Ruby nodded. But it's not really your fault. He stared at her, stunned. She grinned at the expression. When I figured out you were all essentially teenagers, I decided to bug you until you learned a lesson. He already got streets mangled, and now it looks like you finally get it too. All you can do is blink. I'm not your enemy, Teddy. Never was. I protect those that I care about. That's all. If you're not mean to them, then we're cool. She grinned at him. He was surprised at the use of his nickname, as well as her words. So, Ruth gaze held he's. Are we good now? It was hard to believe that she was so willing to just forgive and forget. It only strengthened his faith in his decision further. He offered a small but genuine smile to her. I suppose it's time we grew up. He held out his hand. She grinned and shook it. Good. Now let's focus on irritating the lesson the other two. She spoke confidently. Tate's eyes straight to her cast. I should also apologize for Toby's actions, she murmured guiltily. Ruby waved it away. I'll get revenge tonight, and then we'll all move on. She walked past him and waved cheekily. "See you around, Teddy Bear," she called before she turned the corner. He sighed and wondered what she was planning now, and why she insisted on confusing everyone about everything, including their nicknames. Although he felt a lot lighter after that conversation. Smiling slightly, he went back to his job. That's the end of chapter 46. So, hope you enjoyed. And if you did, leave a like, go leave a review. We're done here now. End of story or end of chapter, go leave a review. Go, go, go. As I said in the beginning, the chapter link's in the description, so go, go, go. Yeah, leave also some love and be sure to subscribe. I upload these videos every Friday and Sunday. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with a new chapter of the treasure discovery.